I want to talk to you about the best quick loans for fast cash this year. So here are the loans I want you to pay attention to. First, you have Livestream. So when you think about Livestream, I want you to think about a quick loan for a fast cash that can actually approve you all the way to $100,000. And Livestream is affiliated, not affiliated. Livestream is a subsidiary of Truist Bank. So you have a pretty powerful bank supporting this institution this year. So basically, live stream is great for home improvement emergencies. You have a same day approval possible. You have a 7.49% to 22% with auto pay. So if you want to really benefit from a good rate, you want to choose auto pay. And you also want to have you want to know that when it comes to best quick loans for fast cash with live stream, you have 24 to 240 months. So that's 2 years to 10 years. So loan amounts go from 5,000 all the way to 100,000. The second player I want to share with you, the second quick loan for fast cash, is actually you have SoFi. Okay, SoFi actually has an APR range of 9% to 29, 30%. You have same day available. So this is a lender that's really great for big loans. So you want to consider actually this lender if you're looking for a big loan, because they're giving you a maximum of $100,000. Okay, and minimum credit score when it comes to SoFi, you're looking at 600. Okay, so same day loans of up to $100,000 available. You can include a second person on your loan. So this is kind of cool, and you have multiple rate discounts. Now you must pay an origination fee to SoFi that goes from 0% to 7% to get actually the lowest rate. You need to have a great credit, and SoFi won't work with you if you need a small loan. The least you can borrow with SoFi actually is $5,000. And one thing I want to say here is that when you think about the best quick loans for fast cash, you have to see which lender you already have a relationship with to actually prioritize your loan application. If you have no existing relationship with any lender, then you can choose any of the lender that I'm just showing you into this conversation. But do a little bit more of research though. If you're looking for the best quick loans for fast cash, I want you to really consider Rocket Loans this year. So Rocket Loans actually is great for medium-sized purchases. So the funding timeline is the same day, okay? And you have APR that ranges from 9% to 30% with auto pay. You got to have auto pay to benefit from such a low rate like the 9% originally. Of course, your FICO score has to be great as well. So in terms of loan terms, you are speaking about 36 or 60 months, and loan amounts you're looking here from 2,000 all the way to 45,000. So the good thing about Rocket Loans is that electronic verification may help speed along the loan process. You have competitive rates, and you don't need perfect credit to actually qualify for this lender. So, as a matter of fact, speaking of qualification, to qualify for Rocket Loans, you must actually be at least 18 years of age, be a U.S. resident, and not live in Iowa, Nevada, or West Virginia. Four, I want to talk to you about One Main Financial. So if you're looking for the best quick loan for fast cash, think about One Main Financial. So this is an easy loan experience. Funding is happening the same day, and the APR goes from 18% to 36%. So when you think about One Main Financial, think about loan amounts that actually go from 1,500 all the way to 20 grand. Okay, so One Main Financial is not as generous as Rocket Loans or SoFi or Livestream. So you can get your loan loaded onto a prepaid debit card. You have a possibility to actually apply in person, or over the phone, also over the phone, or you can even apply online as a matter of fact. So that's really good. And so overall, this institution is known to work with fair to bad credit. On the flip side, if you think about Upstart, think about the I'm sorry, when you think about One Main Financial, basically this is not the best choice for excellent credit because of the high APR and high potential APR. You have a lender that charges an origination fee, and you also have, unlike with most personal loans, Making extra payments may not save the interest actually that you pay overall. If you're looking for the best quick loans for fast cash this year, I want you to think about Upstart. And Upstart actually gives you a loan amount that goes from $1,000 to $50,000, and loan terms 7.8% to 36%. So if you have great credit, if you have bad credit, if you have something in between fair credit, you qualify, not a problem. Okay. Now, but Upstart overall is has one of the lowest credit score minimums around, and they don't always like check your credit to actually qualify you. And Upstart usually doesn't require you to file paperwork, and there are no fees for paying off your loan early. On the flip side, if you consider Upstart, I want you to think about a higher than average maximum origination fee. Like maximum here is 12%. You only have a two repayment terms, 36 months or 60 months. You cannot apply for a loan with another person. Okay. So good thing is that Upstart is actually a lending platform that connects borrowers who are looking for personal loans with partner banks and credit unions that are ready to finance. So when you apply, Upstart looks not just at your credit score, but also at your education and job status. You might even qualify if you actually have a bad or no credit at all. So this is pretty good because you don't have a lot of lenders actually that give you that chance. So one thing I want to say here is that when you think about Upstart, think about a lender that will approve you if you are at least 18 years of age. Okay, 18 years of age, and you got to have a U.S. address, personal bank account, email address, and social security number. And in terms of employment, you got to have actually a job or a job offer that starts within 6 months or have regular income. In terms of credit related factors, think about debt to income ratio no higher than 50%, 45% in Connecticut, Maryland, New York, and Vermont. And you do not want to have bankruptcies within the last year, fewer than six inquiries on your credit report in the last 6 months, and no current delinquencies. So this is something to really think about. You can see that actually from that point of view, you have a pretty much like a lot of flexibility. By the way, so Upstart will really make sure that you are abiding by strict sort of requirements. Next, I want you to think about Discover. So if you're looking for the best quick loans for fast cash this year, I want you to think about Discover. And Discover actually has a great reputation in the sense that you are able to get your cash real fast, okay? But you have 8% to 25%, that's the APR interval. You have loan terms 36 to 84 months. So that's 3 years to 7 years. And loan amounts actually stops at, the maximum loan amount is $40,000. So $2,500 all the way to $40,000. Okay, but Discover has a higher minimum credit score, so they'll look at you if you have a credit score that starts at 650 and goes all the way to 720. That's the minimum credit score. So Discover actually is willing to work with you as a borrower by offering repayment assistance. There are no origination fees, and Discover's mobile app has a 4.9 rating from Apple users and 4.5 from Android users. So in total, the app has more than 14.4 million sort of ratings. On the flip side, when you think about Discover, you have a $39 late payment fee. You cannot apply for a loan with another person, and it can be hard to qualify for since it requires a credit score that is kind of high. Next, you have PenFed Credit Union. So if you're looking for the best quick loans for fast cash, think about PenFed Credit Union. And PenFed, as a matter of fact, PenFed is open. PenFed's membership is open to anybody. Okay, and so with PenFed, you have loan amounts that go from $600 to $50,000. Loan terms that go from 12 to 60 months. So and the APR is really low too. So 8%, 8 to 9% to 18%. So this is kind of cool. So overall, with the PenFed, you can borrow as little as $600. You have ultra low rates for excellent credits. Okay, and also you have a membership that comes with exclusive discounts on car insurance, home insurance, and more. On the flip side, you are able to join the Discover, even though you have to join a credit union to actually apply for a loan. And physical branches are only in a handful of states. So, when you think about Discover, think about, not sorry, not Discover, when you think about PenFed, think about an institution that's not actually covering the whole United States. So, this is really, but the good thing is they have a pretty powerful sort of online arm to kind of help you out. So, if you're looking for the best quick loans for fast cash this year, I want you to think about Avon. And Avon actually is great because you are able to get funded the next day, and the APR range goes from 10% to 36%. And loan terms you are looking at 24 to 60 months, and loan amounts you're looking at 2,000 all the way to $35,000. So basically, Avon doesn't need spotless credit. As a matter of fact, the minimum credit score they will consider is 550 all the way to 580. Okay, and so this is really good. And you have to pay $25 or more if your payments is more than 10 days late. So that's a fee, and basically, Avon is not available in all 50 states. So if you need a mid-sized loan and you have fair credit, Avon could be a good solution for you. Remember, we are speaking about 2,000 all the way to 35,000. So you can also pre-qualify for a personal loan to check your eligibility, and this can really help you out. Like, for instance, protecting your credit score as you work on improving it. Next, and this is the final quick loans for fast cash. You have Upgrade. So Upgrade is pretty interesting. Let me explain why. So Upgrade actually gives you anywhere from 1,000 to $50,000, and minimum credit score 580, 550 to 580, and loan terms you are looking at 24 months to 24 months. Okay, so the cool thing about Upgrade is that you have a welcome bonus for, I mean, actually signing up to get direct deposit into a checking account when applying for a loan. You have an Upgrade accepting a fair credit for personal loans, and also you can include a second person on your loan. So you have the possibility to have a joint loan application being approved. That's something that not all lenders will do. Now, on the flip side, actually Upgrade charges an origination fee that goes from 2% to 10%. So there is an origination fee on every loan, no matter your score. And you can probably find lower rates elsewhere if you have excellent credit. You do have a $10 late payment fee. Okay, so the thing is, if you're not really happy with your current checking account or don't have one, Upgrade could be a great choice to get a quick loan, because Upgrade is a fintech that partners with banks that provide personal loans, and you can open a checking account with Cross River Bank during the loan application process. Okay, so basically, if you open a checking account, you could earn a $200 welcome bonus. Okay, after setting up a qualifying direct deposit, and you are also, if you are eligible for interest rate discounts on new loans through Upgrade. So this is a really great tool to think about, especially when you look at how much you can qualify for and how much you could also actually derive from the whole process. Okay, and this is something to really think about, not only in the short run but also in the long run. So I just finished talking to you about let's say the top nine fast like quick loans for fast cash. Let me give you a certain overview here. So what is a quick loan, you might ask? Okay, what's a quick loan? So a quick loan is simply a personal loan with a fast funding timeline. So the definition of a fast funding timeline can vary, but we consider this to be a same day or a next day funding. So personal loans come as a lump sum minus origination fee. If your loan has one, then you will pay back your loan in monthly installments. So personal loans have a fixed interest rates, unlike credit cards, and your payments will be the same every single month. So if you have a surprise bill or emergency, you can probably use a quick loans to pay for it. So personal loans are versatile, and lenders generally place very few restrictions on how you use your funds. So some popular reasons to take out a quick loan include auto repairs, home improvement, medical bills, funeral costs, vet bills, and dental bills. So don't forget that if you want to qualify with a loan, let me qualify for a loan, you want to check your credit score. You want to pre-qualify first before you do anything. Okay, and also if you want to speed up the process, choose the right online lender. Apply it before noon on a business day and get direct deposit. And take time on your application because mistakes can unfortunately cause unnecessary sort of situations. Okay, so be very careful there. And also, one thing I want to say is that there are a few things that could really slow down the loan process. Choosing a bank or credit union. So choose the right institution. Okay, and also adding a second person to your loan could really increase the speed. I mean, not increase the time it takes for you to actually go through the underwriting process. Okay, and also if you have, let's say, a rocky credit, this could also play against you, especially if you want to get a loan like with a certain amount. Okay, so also you have to really understand that there are quick loans for bad credit. So like sometimes they come as payday loans or cash advances, but you got to really avoid predatory quick loans like payday loans, pawn shop loans, or car title loans. You really want to stay away from those loans as much as possible because otherwise they'll just kill you crazy with their interest rates. So there are, when you think about the best quick loans for fast cash, maybe you might want to think also about ways to make fast cash, right? To cut down on how much you have to borrow and how much interest you'll pay. You could earn some extra cash by doing odd jobs, doing like actually selling stuff online, donating plasma, or starting a side hustle. Okay, and you can actually make anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 a month. Okay. Now there are also quick loans alternatives. So if for any reason you don't qualify for quick loans, you can actually look into a credit card, cash advance. You can think about the paycheck advance apps. You can think about buy now, pay later apps, and you can also think about hardship programs. Let me talk to you a little quickly about the hardship programs. If you need help paying a loan or utility bill, see if you are eligible for a financial hardship program. You might be able to pause your payments, also called forbearance. Okay, and you can do that if you're able to if you're able to if you want to really have fees waived or you want to get a temporary rate reduction. Okay, and if you enter a loan forbearance program, you will still have to repay the loan in full eventually. Interest may also continue to accrue. Okay, so just be careful there in terms of possibilities. And so one thing I want to say here is that to actually close to this conversation, remember that it's all about what you really care about. Okay, so if you are going to go for the best quick loans for fast cash, you always want to pay attention to accessibility. So you want to make sure that the loan is available to more people. In other words, the loan has fewer restrictions. Okay, so accessibility is really important. Also, pay attention to rates and terms. So, in other words, how much the lender is charging you. I mean, from live stream all the way to upgrade, you have a large array of lenders, and you also have to think about the repayment experience. Okay, so what is it that you need to really prioritize if you are going to focus on the repayment with your loans, with this loans, for instance? Okay, so here's the closure to this conversation. I spoke to you about the best quick loans for fast cash. So I give you the loans, the overview, and now the closure. So when I speak about the loans, I spoke about Livestream, SoFi, Rocket Loans, One Min Financial, Upstart, Discover, PenFed, Avant, and Upgrade. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.